Okay, so I want to make a video on why I think Norway should switch language to Icelandic. I think that Icelandic is a way better language because it has a way more, it has a better energy to it. Example, I do think the problem with Norwegian is it sounds a little bit too boring. It's a little bit too professional in terms of everyday. It's basically how to describe it is it has a very dry sound to it. If you, I mean, if you even try to dub cartoons or something, it sounds very lame when you try to dub it. It just doesn't sound good usually. I mean, usually it can be argued that it's because of maybe it's something with that they ascribe it to kids or something. But basically, why I think Icelandic is way better is because it sounds like you are cutting down trees when you're speaking Icelandic, and that's why it has more soul to it. It has a way better flow to it. And it's not like an outright hate Norwegian, but it's just a way more inferior language compared to Icelandic. It's just way better sounding. It just doesn't have that dry sound effect to it compared to Icelandic, where it just has a very raw feel to it. I'm gonna show some voice samples here, and I'm gonna show how Icelandic sounds like right here, right now. Here it is.
Góðan daginn. Í dag ætla ég að tala íslensku og íslensku. Íslenska erfið og hún flókin og það mjög margt í henni sem að vefst fyrir Íslendingum og útlendingum. Það eru erfið orð, til dæmis tálkn. Það mjög erfitt að segja tálkn ef maður ekki fæddur á Íslandi og uppalinn. Það eru orð eins og fjörður sem að beygjast mjög mikið, breytast mjög mikið. Fjörður, fjörð, firði, fjarðar, firðir, firði, fjörðum, fjarða.
Okay, so you kind of heard it a little bit, right? It sounds like this is the language that wants to cut down trees somewhere. Like you got to have your axe on you every time, and it just sounds like a very intense, like it just sounds like a very interesting language. It has a very deep-rooted language to it. So I just like the way it sounds basically when you formulate a word or something like that. And now I'm gonna take a comparison to Norwegian, how that sounds like Norwegian. I mean, I guess I could speak it too. I mean, but I'm just gonna let an expert talk here.
Denne appen altså en dagbok der du kan registrere alt som har skjedd i løpet av seilasen. Og du kan også føre opp informasjon om drivstoffeffektivitet eller motorytelse, og dele denne med vennene dine. Det sprøtt, men jeg blir litt overrasket over at teknologien på båter og på flåter enda mer avansert enn teknologien i mange biler, selv om bilprodusentene investerer langt mer penger.
So you see, it's a little bit more on the professional side, I think. But the Icelandic one has more of a rooted soul to it. It kind of sounds like it wants to be something. It aspires to be something. Whereas Norwegian, it sounds a little bit too flat in comparison to Icelandic. So I think it would be a better idea if Norway just switched language to Icelandic. I do think it would be a better idea at least. But yeah, I guess I can prove that I speak Norwegian. Hei, hvordan går det? Jeg håper dere har det bra, jeg håper dere har det fint, og det veldig kult om vi skifter språk til islandsk, for det mye bedre språk. Okay, so just to prove, that's my Norwegian basically, so yeah. So thank you for listening to this video, thank you, and bye.